Hey guys, welcome to Lovin Dubai Show. Our top story today is one some of you might know all too well. We're talking rental prices in the city are rising. We have the report, unfortunately, that proves it.
And if you're looking to be a landlord in the city, like, of course, when we delved into that report, we showed you which areas you should be investing in, which areas you'll be getting really good rents from your tenants. And we spoke about Taylor Swift and why she should be coming to the UAE. It's about time. Come on, Taylor.
The point was proven in the article, beautifully written by Mayar. It's a no-brainer. Your show will sell out. We've got amazing facilities. We love you here. Taylor, please come. Also, guys, if you have feedback on government services, you can become a UAE mystery shopper. Stay tuned to find out how. Good morning, Dubai. Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai Show, where we go through the top trending stories that everyone across the country is talking about. It is Friday. We're so excited to jump into our big stories with you today. A property report says rents are rising in the city.
We'll also talk about reasons why Taylor Swift should be coming to the UAE.
If you have thoughts and feedback on government services, you can become a UAE mystery shopper.
And famed foodie Hani food market plans. He's going to be discussing all of that. He's a food critic, so excited to have someone like that on the show.
He's going to be with us at 8:50. But before we get into all of that, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in on Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. I was going to say Threads, but there's no live feature there.
Threads.
Yet. But we love to read your comments before, during, and after the show. And in that vein, your comments are always giving, and we want to highlight some of them today. That's what we're here for. There's the news, 100%. And then there's the reason I'm on social media.
Oh, yeah.
The comments.
For sure. And so this question that we asked was, first of all, Genius, describe yourself in one Dubai location. And now you have amazing responses, starting with ski Dubai, because I'm always cold. Okay, good, basic, nice.
That's not even basic. That's like I'm a cold-hearted person. I love it. I'm ski Dubai. It's great.
Yeah, cool. Oh yeah, cold-hearted ski Dubai.
Okay, so Faisal Mohammed, he said, "I am Dira because I'm full of chaos and drama."
Love that. Absolutely.
Bit of shade towards Dira, no?
I mean, but it's true. It is.
I'm Dira because I'm full of. I'm full of hidden gems.
That's a good one.
It's cheesy.
That's a good one. But I would say
you don't know what you're going to find around every corner. You know.
You just don't know
You just don't know what I'm going to be like.
Hidden gem you want, a hidden gem you want to stay away. You don't know. But you know what? You're Al-Barari. I would think you're an Al-Barari. Like
driving a Ferrari and Al-Barari. Are you joking? Al-Barari is like
a little bit of nature,
elite, top tier.
A little bit of bougie, like farm energy. Like organic energy.
Organic energy. That's Simran's way of saying I'm a bit bohemian.
That's nice. That's such a compliment, bohemian. And you never know when you're gonna get on your cycle and go feed the ducks.
You know what? I was going to say Simran is Burj Al Arab because she's fancy, and then I'm like, this is kind. We're in a kind mood today. It's Friday, and I can just feel a positive energy. But let's go back to Monday energy, and let's be.
Okay.
I'm really joking. Okay, so someone
a few others. Did they send a picture of a toilet?
No, they said that's where they're watching from, which is fantastic. We appreciate the follows, the watches, and we also appreciate the responses. So if you can say where you're from. No, describe yourself in one Dubai location. We're here for it.
Okay, so someone is like, we have multiple personalities, but right now we're feeling our city walk era. I love that. City walk era.
That's so true.
City walk era.
Because when I moved here, I was in my Barsha era, right?
Yeah.
In the middle of everything. Loved my mumta's chicken, all about the fowl and hummus. Then I went to Marina time. I was going out a lot, ladies' nights.
Marina era.
I moved to the burbs. I'm in my suburb era. I'm in my mid-30s era.
You know where you live actually says a lot about you as a person.
Well, that's right? What I think.
It's like this is where people would want to be living, or where they see themselves living, or which areas they see themselves as. But I feel like the area you're living in, that's pretty much you, because you've chosen that area for a reason.
Where do you live and why?
Unless you live there because you're desperate because of rent prices, that's completely different then.
Which leads us into our story. Our top story today and why we're moving, where we are moving. They say the summertime is the biggest time for people to move. And in line with that, rents are rising. So the Beirut Dubai Property Sales and Rental Market Report for Q1 2023 is here, giving you the lowdown on the rental market, most importantly, where rents are rising and where they're falling. Now, the data shows, as you've guessed, that prices in demand areas have continued to increase. So it is a good time to be a landlord and a seller in Dubai.
Rent for regular properties increased by 17%, while luxury living has rent increasing by 32%. And if you want to invest, the report says Jumeirah Village Circle, which is JVC, and Jumeirah Lake Towers, Damac Hills 2, and Al Farjan will produce a high rental yield.
So if you're looking to buy, these are the places that they recommend. Following that, JVC and Bur Dubai, they are considered more affordable apartment living. And if you want to live in villas that are affordable, they're saying Damac Hills 2 and Murdiff are for affordable villas. Then Dubai Marina, Business Bay, these are the most popular searches, followed by Dubai Hills Estate and Al Barsha are the most popular for pricier villas. So if you have a lot of money to splurge and you want to get a big villa, they're saying people aren't looking at the Al Bararis and the Palms, they're looking at the Dubai Hills and Al Barsha.
And in summary, rents showed no signs of slowing down in Q1 with a spotlight on luxury villa with experienced up to 70% increase. So with all of the, rental prices going up, for a fact that if you're looking to invest in a property to later rent it out, now is definitely a good time. And you can start on a good ballpark instead of when during COVID, people were just investing in properties and they had to rent it out for much lower prices and rates. Now is to be a landlord, now is the time.
Well, it's interesting that you mentioned that because we're actually just coming back to pre-pandemic levels and a little bit above in terms of rental prices. So as a resident, you feel like it's a staggering increase in comparison to the prices that we were paying during COVID. However, it's actually just pre-COVID plus a little bit.
Yeah. I think it's gradually, of course, to get it back to the pre-pandemic levels and then just to, be in line with global market rental rates. So it's all just gradually getting there.
Yeah, and it's not stabilizing. It's still increasing in some areas now. The key figures and where they're seeing the biggest increases is the luxury property market. So that up to 70%, which is staggering. And some of the rates we have here. So for example, in Dubai Hills, the rental cost for a 4-bed to 6-bed increased from by 2% to 26%, which is wild. But there are areas where rental property is decreasing. So actually in Q1 of this year, surprisingly, Palm Jumeirah, the rental prices stabilized, decreased, rather than continue to increase, which is what people would expect. So there are areas, I think also Jebel Ali, the rental prices have decreased. It just depends on the area. So look keenly at that report if you're looking for a move this summer.
100%. And we'll jump into our next story now. This was written by Mayar. She is a big time Swiftie. And if you guys agree with whatever we say on the show, we should have a petition for if Taylor Swift does end up coming to the UAE, Mayar should be the first in line to be meeting her.
2 petitions. 1, get her here. 2, get Mayar front of the line.
Yes. 100%.
We're going to start that manifestation.
So reasons why Taylor Swift should come to the UAE. So Taylor Swift is the epitome of talent, artistry, and versatility. She firmly established herself as one of the most influential figures in the music industry. People know Taylor Swift to be the remarkable songwriting skills, her powerful vocals, and captivating performances. Additionally, she garnered an immense global fan base, including fans in the UAE. I mean, Taylor Swift for president, we all would vote for that. From her early beginnings as a country music prodigy to evolution into pop sensation, her journey is nothing short of extraordinary. And the pop sensation and the UAE have many things in common, such as evolving with the times and their growth in the music industry.
So, without further ado, here are the reasons Taylor Swift should bring the Eras Tour to the UAE. So, number 6, on July 7th, bakeries around the UAE actually created a batch of baked goods celebrating Speak Now, which is Taylor's version of the new release.
Exactly. So, of course, everyone was in on that, and Taylor Swift, like, it's time for Taylor Swift to, like, honestly just come here and make her fans' dreams come true and head on over to the UAE. And number 5, the UAE boasts of venues that are more than capable to host Taylor Swift, and her visually stunning stage production from Dubai's Coca-Cola Arena to Abu Dhabi's Etihad Arena. The UAE is prepared for her arrival, and these state-of-the-art facilities provide the perfect stage for Swift's electrifying performances that she is so well known for. And they also offer fans an unforgettable concert experience every single time.
Okay, so next up, we know Taylor Swift's music continues to grow. However, the UAE's music industry continues to grow as well. So it's experienced some amazing growth in the last little while. An increasing number of international artists continue to come through. Like, everyone has been here.
Exactly.
So by coming to the UAE, Taylor Swift can tap into our thriving music scene. Yes, you're welcome, Taylor. Additionally, she'll grow the UAE's music industry. So it's a win-win on both sides.
100%. And if we remember during the Expo days, they had the Al Wasl Dome and just the beautiful visuals that would be projected on there. It's like we had Coldplay. We had some of the biggest artists. So it's just, you know.
Yeah, but could you imagine if Taylor Swift said she was coming and then she went to the Al Wasl Dome? Loved it. And I was there for Coldplay. It was the most magical experience. However, it's not enough.
Not enough.
You need to get, like, either open 7 stadium.
Yeah.
Because you can get a lot of people there. Coca-Cola Arena, 17,000.
Yeah.
She needs to max out because it's going to be rammed. There'll be people from all over the region flying in.
You have people watching and listening from the parking lots.
Obviously.
Renting out all the hotels and nearby facilities to watch from their balconies. Like, you know this for a fact. And we had Beyonce. Like, come on. You're like, come on, Taylor Swift. Like, what are you waiting for? And of course, visit Abu Dhabi. Here's your call, Swifties. And it's time to turn into folklores, witches, and continue manifesting. Visit Abu Dhabi posted 3 videos on their TikTok account showing they've heard the prayers and read the comments asking for Taylor Swift's concert in the UAE, and they are trying their best to get her here as well.
But we can talk about all of the big reasons why she should come, the collaborations, the amazing sound systems we have here. But at the end of the day, Swifties want you to come. They are waiting to have the time of their lives fighting dragons with you, Taylor. The UAE is a nation that wholeheartedly embraces live music events. Concerts held in the country are met with sold-out crowds and fans. So you're going to sell out, Taylor. That's a given. Taylor Swift's visit would undoubtedly captivate an audience that is hungry for live entertainment. Plus, she'll create an unforgettable experience for all.
Yeah, and the UAE is home to some incredibly enthusiastic Swifties who are begging her to come to the UAE, like Casey just said a minute ago. So yeah, I mean, honestly, Taylor, hear the pleas, hear the calls, and give your fans what they want. Come down to the UAE. Honestly, like, it's just gonna be the biggest moments of this year.
I think fan armies are so. Taylor Swift has one of the biggest fan armies, right? Swifties in the world. Yeah. I remember.
Rightfully so.
Rightfully so. I remember, was it EXO, which is a massive K-pop group? They came to Dubai, and I was down in downtown the Burj Khalifa when they were, they just did kind of a press event. It was totally secret. I don't think it was announced to the public. It wasn't a public event. However, the EXO fans found out, and they were running towards the barriers, like fighting past each other, clawing to get this photo because they were standing in front of the fountains. It was amazing. Oh my God. And I'm just thinking, if Taylor Swift came, could you imagine the delight of her fans? I think Taylor has a fan army like no other. Like, her music really speaks to people. People really love her. Yeah. She has a journey. She's also, you know, she's strong-willed, but also just like an amazing icon, an amazing character for people to look up to. So people love her. So if she came, it would just be amazing.
Everything about her just journey, right? Self-made. And that too with her Speak Now album, like, re-released. She is topping charts worldwide.
Yeah, she should be.
And like Philippines.
Skeeter Braun, is that his name? The guy that stole her music?
That's
bought.
Right. Anyway, so she's out, you know, in her like boss era, re-releasing that album for her fans, and it is topping charts. Like, in Philippines, it is #1 on Spotify, and it's been that way since its release. So you can just see her power.
See her
power of her music.
Okay, we're manifesting it. Bring Taylor Swift to the UAE. Now, speaking of boss era, you could be your boss mystery shopper era, and you could work with MOHRE, which is the official account for the Ministry of Human Resources and Emiratization. MOHRE, if you want to get them on Twitter. They have announced a service that allows us regular folk to legitimately give feedback to government services. So, if you have feedback on service centres, websites, smart apps, call centres, you simply need to download the UAE Mystery Shopper app, which I did this morning, to get involved.
So how does it work? You start by browsing nearby service channels. You can rate them anonymously, in seconds putting your constructive feedback to good use. And of course, in quotation marks, constructive feedback.
Yeah, I think this is amazing. There's a lot of times when if you're greeted with a customer service that's not working the way you hoped it would be, it's how do you actually give the feedback? Do you wait for the call at the end and is it actually being heard? But you know that this is, it's all done quickly and anonymously on an app. You can give your honest feedback on a variety of services that are all in your area. And it's a great way for the government to say, hey, how are we doing? And for you to give your response. And also, as we said before, a lot of people will you usually only give the responses on the negative.
Yeah.
But it's always amazing to be like, this actually works really well. Like some of the apps I do use to pay my bills here in the UAE, they're so effective and so efficient. I recently renewed my Ijari. I did it on the Dubai Rest app. All of the information was there and I put it off, by the way. I put it off for months thinking, I'm going to have to go to an office. I'm going to need forms. I opened the app and about 6 clicks, it was done. They had to approve it from their side. Super efficient. And there's so many apps and services like that are super efficient that don't get the praise and recognition they deserve, I think.
So Dubai Rest app to update Ijari. Interesting. This is what Dubai makes things so convenient with their smart apps and like everything just being online. You get through it and then they have these call centers that you can call in case you're stuck or need help or whatever assistance that is required. So it is, so convenient. Why is the city so convenient?
And if it's not working for you, now you can become a UAE mystery shopper and add your feedback.
Constructive feedback.
Constructive feedback, as all feedback should be. Okay, it's 8:45. We're going to jump into our interview on a Friday morning. It's nearly the weekend. We're going to be joined by famed local foodie Hani Al Melki. He's got food market plans, but we also want to get his opinion on the Dubai restaurant scene. He's going to be with us right after this short break.
A massive thank you to all those tuning in and a big thank you to our producer Shahir and all the behind the scenes crew members like Ali Baba, Ali Khalil and Parth.
This was a Lovin Dubai production as part of Augustus Media Podcast Network.